Good evening and thank you for being here and thank you on behalf of my organization for giving us a chance to be here. I know I'm sort of standing between you guys and the award function. So let me be very quick and giving a big picture. I know that I'm not going to teach you everything about the open network. I'm sure that some of you might have, many of you would have heard about the word ONDC in the last few months. We have been making a lot of noise. And some of you would have experienced a little bit. But I'm sure that for most of you, it hasn't made an impact your life, and you have not even probably been aware or even have given a thought of whether it is going to make an impact. For the people, some of you would have heard, you think it is like Amazon or Flipkart or consumer goods, or some of you may think it is like, some food service platforms like Zomato or Swiggy, or some may even wonder, is it something about right here? The answer is yes and no to everything. Because first and foremost, we are not any platform. We are not in competition with anybody. We are an inclusive network that is going to impact every segment of commerce. So let me just talk about, I'm sure that you might be thinking that it's all about B2C or something like that. But let me try to tickle your imagination by saying that it's going to take even your industry with a significant impact. Because in few years from now, every product or service which can be cataloged will have a presence in the open network. There will be different buying enablers which will help their customers to buy whatever that is relevant. So, let me just put the thing a little context for you, because you're all familiar with platforms. In the platforms, today what does it mean? If you are a seller in one platform, you are accessible only to the buyers in that platform. And if you are want to be selling to platforms, you have to make technologically, process-wise, procedure-wise, legal-wise, everything. So that's why you would see, because of this proprietary nature, you would see in every domain, whether it's consumer goods, there will be 2 or 3 large enterprises, large platforms. If it is hospitality, your business, you only 2 or 3 large. And the very interesting thing, while we are all heavy users of some platform up there, the penetration is really low. In the buying side, it's about 6 to 7%. In the selling side, it's 1 to 2%. Probably in your FSC will be slightly different statistics, but essentially very, very low. So if I just try to put the context, in the industry that you're familiar, let's look at today somebody, a guy in Delhi get posted to Kerala for a few months assignment. What does he want? He wants to buy a suitcase because he's traveling. He was not a regular traveler, he was in airport. He wants to have a flight ticket, he wants to have live in a service apartment for 2 months, and he may want to have some basic words in balance. So what does he do? Today's solution? He has a marketplace to go and buy a suitcase. He has a travel portal to buy a ticket. He has a service apartment. He has an accommodation. What is Malayalam course or something, whatever that is there, you search on. But imagine the world changing. Because as I said, every product or service catalogable is there out in the network. And different buying applications will come and help their buyer to add everything that he wants to the cart. Imagine he can create one cart with a suitcase, with a flight ticket, with a service apartment, contract, with check-in dates done, as well as a language course, all done in this comfortable buying portal. That's going to be a life-changing situation in terms of service delivery. And when you let your imagination run wide in open platform, you would see that it is going to really change the world the way the digital commerce works. Hospitality, tourism, whether it's accommodation, events, movie tickets, dining, anything, travel, transport, all being present in this open network, and different kinds of buying interfaces would help their kind of clients to buy whatever that is relevant in a single cart. And that is the expectation of ONDC. And we've just started a few months ago. And we've seen fantastic traction. And we started in a very limited fashion with grocery and food and mobility. And all of them are sort of picking up fantastic action, and we have started adding a lot more segments onto the network. And you would see that your industry is also going to be impacted in the next few months' time. It could be impacting in the way the services are marketed and sold, or in the way you procure many of the input components, whether it's your day-to-day consumables, or whether it is for a kitchen, whether it is for construction and anything and everything. So I just wanted to tickle your imagination, and if any of you are interested, there will be a lot of public material that is available that will help you to get a little more idea. In the last few months, we have been able to make the impact in different industries. And that's why you would have seen the Honorable Prime Minister endorsing it with his confidence. And that's why you would see the venture capitals looking at the potential that's going to change, that's going to happen in the startup industry, or somebody like McKinsey coming and saying how it is going to impact the way digital commerce is going to happen, whether it is in the area of digital products, digital transaction, MSMEs, gig workers and everything. So I don't want to take, like I said, I promise, I don't want to be taking too much of time. But I believe that it is going to be one of the huge factors with respect to building India in the digital world. And that's the reason there's a humongous interest from all around the world. So I would like to give you a lot more time without going too much of detail. There's this is an idea which you can stop. So I will only leave the thought with you to say, go, look up in Google, and try to imagine how the idea of an open network, when you break your mental models of platform and look at open network, how everything that you do, whether you're buying or whether you're selling, is going to be impacted. Thank you.